Hi, welcome to course GRSC6034 or 6035, Introduction to Quantitative Research Methods. These courses are being run online this semester, so I'm giving you a brief introduction to the materials so that you can follow along online. So the first thing you need to do is to log into Moodle. And if you then select this course, you should see a screen similar to this. Your screen won't look quite the same as I'm the teacher and you're the student. The key thing is, first of all, the materials are generally stored in the courseware folder in Google Drive. So on the left-hand side, you should see a link to courseware folder in Google Drive, and you may need to change your Google account to match your Hong Kong U connect.hku account address. Okay, and this video you've already found, so this video can be found both in the courseware folder in Google Drive, and it can also be found in my private YouTube channel, which I've sent you all the link to. So the first thing you need to do is to go to the courseware folder in Google Drive. If you click on that, you should see, amongst other materials, IQRM book. This is the course book which you need to download. This contains all the material for this course. It contains more material than that. We're going to look at the first 10 chapters of this book. So let's have a look at what is in the book. So let me just call up my copy of the book. So this book, you'll see, starts out with this nice little page at the beginning, the grad school page, and then the second page explains that I'm the author, that the grad school is the publisher. It gives you my email address for feedback. It gives acknowledgements to Dr. Margaret Taplin, who contributed the section on qualitative research, and then it tells you how this work is licensed. So this work is licensed under the Creative Commons license, which is a specific license for sharing materials. And you'll see the CC here means Creative Commons, and then these three icons. First of all, the first one is attribution. That means if you use any of these materials, you must give me credit. Secondly, non-commercial means you're welcome to use this for any non-commercial use. So you can't sell materials, and share alike means if you use this material, you must share that material with other people. Right? So again, you can't start selling the materials that you've taken from me. Okay, so you can go to the link if you want to understand more about the license. This is just the book number, and then this shows you the version, that this is the version I saved on September the 10th. So I will continue to update this, probably not within this course, but I usually update this at least 3 or 4 times a year. Now, the fact that it's Creative Commons means I encourage you to download it because it's the materials for this course. You're welcome to share it with other people. You do not need to delete it after the course is over. You're welcome to keep it and use it as you wish. As I said, the only real thing you can't do is use the materials as yours or sell the materials. But generally, I encourage you to share this widely. It's not a problem from my perspective at all. Okay, so that's the course materials. Now, for this course, because we're running it online, I am producing videos, so I'm updating all the videos, which is why they haven't all shown up yet in YouTube, because the previous versions I had, the audio was not very good, so I'm redoing them all to get better audio, so hopefully you can hear what I'm saying much more clearly. I will be adding subtitles. YouTube does automatic subtitles, which I sometimes need to correct. So initially you will have the auto subtitles from YouTube, and then later on I will edit those. So in YouTube it's very easy to show the subtitles. If you download the version from the courseware folder, I will add in the subtitle files. So if you download the subtitle files, you can then add in the subtitles if you wish. So if you use something like VLC or MPlayer to watch the videos, then you can easily add the subtitles back in. Now, previously I'd created videos on a weekly basis, but because I'm redoing all the videos, I'm doing the videos on a chapter by chapter basis. So there will be 10 videos, one for each chapter. There's also this introduction video, and there will also be one video explaining each of the weekly assignments. So this week, for example, we will mainly focus on chapter 1. So after you finish chapter 1, there is a short online submission you need to make, which is labeled chapter 1 assignment. That just asks you to give me a couple of examples so that I can see whether you've understood the ideas in the chapter. This is not graded. And then there's also, I'm asking you to list any questions you have about chapter 1. Similarly for chapter 2 when you get to that. And then for the week 1 assignment, you need to download the PDF, which is shown up here in Moodle. That gives you the full details, but I encourage you to also watch the video I will put up so that you know exactly what my expectations are for the assignment. Okay? Now, you're welcome to contact me by email. I've also, in the previous news announcement, given you my WhatsApp number. So please don't call me, but you're welcome to text me on WhatsApp if you have any questions about the materials or anything else. And I will do my best to respond promptly to any WhatsApp messages. Now, as far as the assignments are concerned, you have to successfully complete the 4 weekly assignments. So if your assignments are fine, you will hear nothing from me. That means everything will go quiet. If you need to revise your assignment or you do not submit it on time, then I will be sending you an email. So that means you need to make sure that the email address you've given to the grad school, you check that email and make sure that any messages from me do not go into your spam folder, so that you can respond to any request from me for revision or for resubmission if I can't find your assignment. And then the assignments are submitted through Moodle. So I will explain all this in the video about the week 1 assignment. I'll go through that in more detail. Normally, if we were meeting face to face, I would give you the assignments back in the class so you could ask me any questions. But as I said, if you have any questions about the assignment, you're welcome to email me. And if I have any concerns about your assignment, I will email you telling you what needs to be revised. And you're welcome to email me in response if you do not understand the feedback. Okay? So I'm sorry that we're not going to be meeting in person, but I hope that we will be able to do the best of things by doing things in this way. I do not use Zoom for this course because I don't consider it very practicable with a big group like we have. But if we do get stuck in WhatsApp, we can always have a separate Zoom meeting if any of you have any difficulties with the course. So we can use Zoom if necessary on a small group basis, but usually I've found that WhatsApp is sufficient usually for any questions that students have. Okay? So welcome to the course, and I hope you will later on receive all the materials from me. Okay? Thank you.